Hello and welcome back to the 11th episode of a Panzer Corps Allied Corps DLC playthrough. And now I want to level with you real quick before we get into actually playing the upcoming scenario. That if you watched the last episode, you would have noticed that I kind of abruptly ended the game with a triumph victory unintentionally, because my intention was to push through and kill as many units as I could and get as much experience, battle heroes and prestige out of the scenario as I could. So as I always do, I reload the last turn before starting a new episode, as I usually take some breaks in between episodes just to kind of reboot my brain a little. It's kind of straining to do this talking and playing for like an hour plus straight. But yeah, so I reloaded it and I did finish off the scenario in the way that I intended to do so, and which I would have done if I didn't actually put this guy here onto the extraction zone too soon, thinking that would be fine and not win the game for us, but it did win the game for us. So the results are basically we wiped out every Italian and German unit on the entire map, and we took these 3 victory points there, or checkpoints there. So we got 75 prestige from that, and this Churchill gained a battle hero with +2 defense. And now you're up to, yeah, now you know what's up, basically. So I just wanted to level with you and be upfront with this, and so now that you know, let's move on. Some units not yet moved, yep. And turn, triumph, proceed, skip past this and go to the briefing.
Rommel has come a long way since we ran him all the way back to El Hachela, but now he's in a tight spot. He's swept around the southern flank of our Gazala line, but the Italian failure to take Bir Hachim has made his supply situation desperate. He's been forced to redeploy into an area they're calling the Cauldron. Unless he smashes through the fortified box held by our 150th Brigade, he cannot resupply adequately, and he'll find himself trapped behind our line. Your task is to ensure that at least 3 units of the 150th Brigade survive in the box marked as B on your map. Counterattack towards them with your armor, but first you must destroy the anti-tank shield Rommel has erected.
Alright, let's get to... Oh, look at that, another elite unit. Fantastic. And it's another Spitfire, seemingly. Nice. Nice, elite aircraft are really good, because then, yeah... Well, that's aircraft we can put in addition to the units that we can deploy. So we can deploy 17 units, plus we now have 2 Spitfires on top of that to deploy. Fantastic. Fantastic, in fact. Either way, we got this, we got some new units, Crusader Mark III, Valentine III, Grant, Stewart, M7 Priest, which is a armored tracked artillery piece, which could be actually quite useful for us, depending on how hard hitting it is compared to the artilleries that we already have access to. Another artillery, non-tracked one, anti-tank gun, a new Spitfire, new Hurricane, Mosquito and Lancasters. Alright, well, first of all we're gonna replace all the units that took casualties in the last scenario, and we did lose 2 engineer units completely due to me being a little bit too cocky and playing a little bit too aggressively in the end, trying to just wipe the remaining forces of the enemies off the map as fast as possible. I went in a little bit too fast on that one. And, well, so now we're gonna have to pay for that, actually. We're gonna click F7 to bring up this stats panel here. As you can see, these are 0 strength. But at the start of this campaign, as I said in the first episode, we have reform units on, simply because if you lose a unit and it has a battle hero, it is just so... man is that no good. You know, I want them to retain their like battle history, although they're completely wiped, and we're basically paying the full price for new unit by replacing this now, which we will do that, so it's 285 prestige to get these units back, which I think is fair. And we retain the battle heroes, so we can cake on more of those as we move along. If we get unlucky, or I get too cocky, or whatever might be the reason for a unit's deletion, well, we can pay to get it back. And some people might be on board with that, some people might not. But it is how I'm doing it, so that I will enjoy the playthrough more myself. Now we did have access to this Daimler armored car at some point during the last mission, which is a straight up upgrade from the Humber. More anti-tank attack, more ground and air and close defense, and more initiative. So we are going to actually upgrade all our Humbers to Daimlers. That should be good. And now that we did that, we paid 172 prestige per. Well, here's my in-house rule coming to play. We're trading in the Humbers, we're giving them away, right, to put the crew into the Daimlers. I think we should get the prestige points back for that, because some other army group could use the Humbers instead of me, right? So I'm gonna reimburse myself the cost of the Humbers, so we only pay the upgrade cost, like 172 minus the 156 to get upgraded to these. That for me, I think, is how it should be. And I get that not everyone agrees with that either, but it's how I like to do it. And this is my playthrough after all, so yeah, I'll be doing it my way. This will be a total of 468. So we Control-Alt-Shift-C, get up the cheat window, prestige, 468, and we reimburse ourselves for that. So we only pay the price for the upgrade. Is it cheesy? Well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. I think it is kind of cheesy, but I honestly don't care. It's making the game more fun for me to play, to do it this way. Although we have a bunch of prestige, so it's not like we necessarily need to do this, but I just like to do it. It seems more fair to me. So, we have these artillery cells. This apparently was not an upgrade, it was just a weaker artillery unit we could get. Maybe it's cheaper or something. Oh, it can be transported around by Bren carrier, so I guess that's the strong gimmick with this thing. More defensible while on the move. Anyway, let's have a look at our Bishop compared to the BL 7.2. And it is a fair bit weaker. It's got much better defense, obviously, and it can move 4 tiles per turn and still attack after moving those 4 tiles. So there could be some use for this, and we might get it actually. It's stronger than... no, the priest is stronger actually. Stronger on the attack, less so on the defense. It's got one more soft attack. Less ammo, more initiative. Can move further, but has less defense. In fact, it pretty much barely has any more defense at all, but yeah, these actually are fairly armored, but I guess top open or open top, so that's why the defense is low. Either way, we might get a priest actually, but we now have 2 frickin' elite Spitfires. That's just so great. Second E Spitfires for elite Spitfires. We'll call them. Now we have 2 extra free air units to cake on top of whatever the heck else we decide to get. Let's look into what kind of units we can get. That's infantry. We're good on infantry. Actually, we could add on another heavy weapon infantry squad, just to have it if we want to use it at some point. So second HW. Now let's mech HW for mechanized heavy weapons. So we have 2 of those. We have 4 engineer squads, 4 Churchills, 3 of these Daimler armored cars. And the thing is, we need to at least 3 of these units here need to survive. And there's 6 of them, and they're surrounded by mines, so we can set up a pretty decent defensive position here. I'm seeing some good options for how we can defend this actually. And we'll get to that when it is our turn. But for now, there's a little bit of a passage here. And I'm thinking we could send through our recon units here to flank up here on the north and support and come at the enemy forces that are presumably in this area from behind. I seem to recall that's how it is. I mean, obviously that is how it is, judging by the briefing and where we deploy and where these guys are. It's been a while since I played this scenario though, but if memory serves me right, that should be it. So we put this recon with +5 attack up front, followed by this guy with +2 attack and 3 defense from battle heroes, followed by this guy with +1 attack from battle heroes. And yeah, so those 3 guys will come in here and flank around. we put in 4 artillery, we can still deploy 10 units. Let's look at our new aircraft, maybe. Wait, did I upgrade the Spitfires? No. Alright, so if we upgrade them, they'll have 3 less fuel, can move 1 square or tile, hex tile, further per turn, plus 2 initiative from the predecessor, so I think that's a fairly no-brainer, at least for a map like this, to just upgrade them. Get them to the Spitfire Mark 9 variant. Wait, was one of them actually... Oh, it turns out I either upgraded one of them already, or it came in with in the latest configuration. We're gonna upgrade our basic Spitfires as well. Then we look at our Hurricanes. Okay, there's no upgrades for those. Didn't we have a new Hurricane? Is it a tactical bomber? It is a tactical bomber. Okay, let's have a look at our Viewfighter. I might replace that with something that could be better, just so, because I can't say this word. I don't know. There's like 7 different iterations of how to say that in my brain, and I don't necessarily know that any of them are actually right. If we compare it to the new Hurricane, well, that's a pretty good hard attacker. This Typhoon and Mosquitoes are pretty decent as well. Although I'm leaning more towards the Mosquito, if I'm being honest. It's got better spotting range. And this unit already has some +1 to spotting, I think. So this would give it +3 spotting. Kinda also doubling it up as sort of a scout plane. A scout plane bomber. Yeah, we upgraded this, I think. 9 soft attack, 8 hard attack, and 9 initiative. Pretty damn good fuel. Yeah, we'll do that. Then I can rename this, and I can actually say Mosquito. I know how to say that, so that's an added benefit to it, though. First, Mosquitoes. I can't even I can't write it right even. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I should go take an English lesson or something. Mosquitoes, yeah, there we are, that's with S1, spotting +1 from our battle hero. And I think, honestly, that I will get another Mosquito to help take on these 88s. Oh well, the 88s can double as anti-air, so is that really something I want to do when I think about it? Not entirely sure. I mean, we have the prestige points, but now that we did that upgrade, though, we traded in these B fighters here, so let's reimburse ourselves 370 prestige. This does make the game easier. I'm not gonna try to deny that, but it makes the game more fun, right? Like I think this is how it just should be by default. So I'm just making the game the way I think it should be. And yeah, we can afford another Mosquito, so let's just plop on another one and see what comes off it. Second Mosquitoes. I don't know, is it Mosquito ES actually, when it's plural? Because I don't actually know, we'll just call the first Mosquito and the second Mosquito. There. Yeah, definitely should look into getting some English lessons. Wouldn't hurt brushing up on my German either, but yeah. Or Norwegian for that matter, probably. Either way, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of strategic bombers. I mean, they drain... Like, later in the game, they're more useful. Because you can kind of bomb artillery with them. And it will drain their ammunition. But it's more effective when the artillery has less ammunition. Like, higher caliber artillery will have less ammunition available. So then you can really just make them ineffective with a few of these. But at this point in the game, I'm gonna have to pass on it, to be honest. The mosquitoes kind of double as they also have the ability to attack enemy aircraft, so they can gang up with the Spitfires and add in support when they attack to get the mass attack bonus and finish off what the Spitfires cannot. That being said, yeah, we had some new tanks available as well. I know it's taking a while here, but let's see. We had this was a Cruiser Mark III. Let's just select the Churchill, which is a mainstay tank right now, and compare these things. Okay, so the Crusader has a lot less defense, but it can move a bit faster, has better anti-tank capabilities by quite a bit, also better soft attack, more fuel, better initiative. Might be worth getting a couple Crusaders actually. How about the Grant? The Grant's as slow as a Churchill. Little bit better against infantry though. I think I'll get 2 Crusaders. We might not be using all of them, but we can have them in reserve. I might be using them as well, we'll see. 2 Crusaders, and let's just get a Grant as well for good measure. Right, so first Grants. And first Crusaders, like so. Second Crusaders. And they move 5 per turn. What's the recon move? 8 per turn, right? So we don't necessarily want the Crusaders to move in with the recon units. We have a good selection here. And I think also we just get 1 artillery and M7 priest. We could actually get 2 and maybe just try them out. Yeah, we'll just have them. I mean, we can just trade them back in and disband them at a later point if we need prestige points, I guess. So we got like a... I kind of like this. We got like a list of units, and we can use some of them, but not all. So, first priests. Just call them that. No, first arm art for first armored artillery. No. First SPGs, self-propelled guns, because they have tracks, and so yeah. Second SPGs. Right, okay, so that's it, 73 prestige points left now. And now it's time to deploy out a substantial force and try to make the right decisions on what to bring along. And let's see. I think we start with the elite Spitfires here, and then we get another Spitfire with them, plus the mosquitoes. Like such, so we'll have 5 aircraft, 3 of them from our units to deploy here, but the 2 elite Spitfires are just free to deploy, so yep, that's very nice. I actually kind of prefer that to getting these free ground units. This is more prestige per unit for sure. And it's just more useful to have extra aircraft you don't have to diminish your ground forces for. Although, yeah, I mean, if you get like the commandos, for instance, and put them on the ground, you could just, okay, that's an extra infantry unit, and then you just take an extra of your standard air units in. Right, but whatever. So, how do we do this here? Well, we got this artillery here with defense 3 and movement +1. +1 move is really good, because it can then move two squares and attack, so that makes it quite versatile. I'm not so sure about us getting too much infantry in on the action here, but let's get like the upgraded engineer teams at least. Like 1 here, maybe, and 1 there. Now there's some anti-tank guns, but I'm hoping we can maybe just really give them hell with artillery. I don't know who attacks first, is it me or the Germans? If it's the Germans, I gotta be a little bit careful with the artillery. Okay, I'll put 1 artillery there, the one that can move extra. Then these 2 over here. 6 more units to deploy. Yeah, so we're a bit limited in what we can deploy, but I think the Churchills would be good for this scenario, as it is pretty much a tiny map. So 4 Churchills, we can deploy 2 more units. And I think we might try one of these M7s. Then we can deploy one more unit, and I'm not 100% sure which I want that to be. I mean, the Grant compared to the cruisers are better against soft targets, and we'll be up against... Oh no, we have to place it there, okay. Well, as I was saying, we'll be up against some anti-tank guns, which could be good to have more soft attack against, so... Say we put the Grants... No, let's not use the Grants actually. I guess the Grants are just going to be placeholders for now. This is the force we'll go in with though. I think it might be a bit heavy on the air side actually. Yeah, I think we forego one Spitfire here. 2 should be enough with the Mosquitoes ready to support should they need it. Then we get another engineer team with us, 3rd engineers, place them on that hill there. And now you know what, I think I'll disband these guys there, right? Disband them and get the prestige points back, same for the Grants. And then we'll actually just get one more Churchill. So we'll have 5 Churchills. Like so. I think this is the play. I get these guys a little bit closer here. Yeah, we try it like this. This should... Okay, the Germans go first. That's kind of what I was afraid of, but we'll see what happens. Okay, well, the Air Force is coming in, that's for sure. Ooh. 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 That's a good start. For outstanding service, Jason Bell from 2nd Mechanized Engineers was distinguished as a hero of the war. Defense +1. I will take that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we need to establish a front line here and maybe try to salvage the situation for a few of our infantry units. They got blasted. Doesn't really matter though. Luckily the minefields are keeping the enemy busy. These guys are going to get blasted as well, but at least they gave us a little bit of intel and put out quite a good bit of resistance though. And there we go. Doesn't matter, it's auxiliary units. I guess they were meant to be eliminated anyway. Oh, they're coming in from behind her as well. That is not what I want to see. Coming in with some engineers. Okay. Well then, right. I'm going to reposition these guys a little bit over here. Okay, so let's start with our aircraft. What can we bomb the living hell out of here? Actually, we should shoot down some stuff as well. And those these Stukas, so. Okay, now we put some damage in on the Stukas. Can't reach them with our Spitfires. And here's a BF-110F. Which we can engage with our Spitfires, and hopefully that will suffice. Okay, we might need one Mosquito to come in here actually, but in case we get lucky, I'm not going to send it over there yet. We did not get lucky. We actually might not need to use the Mosquito, because we can send in this guy here. The Crusader Anti-Air. There we go. Okay, and then we got the Mosquitoes that we can use to bomb the living hell out of some tanks. We'll aim for the strongest ones. Oh, that is so effective. Distinguished Conduct Medal to the Mosquitoes there. Good, 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 good. Okay. Well, then we let the remaining tanks have it a little bit with the artillery. As we push forward. Gotta watch out for those 88s though, that we heard some talk about. So, oh, hang on. I'll move this guy here, simply because then we can force these guys to surrender. And also we can throw some artillery at them over here. Suppress at least half of those guys before attacking them, and that should be good. Alright, never mind so much this Italian tank for now. We'll focus on these stronger German ones. And we'll do this, get the strong tanks out first. Maybe we can get that light tank over there with these guys. Maybe not. Maybe though. They're fully suppressed, so at least they're gonna be retreating, so that's gonna make room for Churchill to come in and finish these guys, if nothing else. Oh, didn't actually quite finish them. Alright then, well we'll move our artillery in here and then see what we can do. Move the Churchill to the front here. This artillery is kind of open to attack now, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Well, we're gonna start moving these guys in over here. Yeah, okay, these hills are kind of delaying this advance a bit, but oh well, it's good. Right, so over here, we got incoming engineers and whatnot, so what I'm thinking is 3 of these need to survive. The anti-air is not necessarily the most important one. We can't give these guys replacements. That's unfortunate, because what I kind of want to do here is have our... let's move these guys here. These guys back here. And that's actually a terrible idea. But I guess we go with it for now. We'll fix this later. I do want the infantry in this trench here, is kind of the thing. Did we need to hold these positions? No, we just needed 3 of these guys to survive. I really don't think. Let's see. Destroy all 88s in blocking screen, and at least 3 units from 150th Brigade should hold the position in area mark B. That doesn't really, like, should hold the position. Well, we got 3 positions. Well, okay. So I guess we don't give up more than, like, we need 3 of these held at any point in time. We might not, but it's not really elaborated on specifically how we should do it, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, well, at least we're spending time working on our mines and running into our mines. Okay, that's a lot of Stukas. Fuck, that's the 88s. Okay, we might be shafted for bringing this much air force in this mission. Should probably have more ground units, to be honest. Okay, these dudes are clearing a path. I'm not sure why they bothered clearing out insignificant mines, but sure thing. Okay, there's a lot of engineers coming in here. A lot. Yikes. Yeah, this might be a bit tough to defend, but we should be able to pull through. Alright, let's just get the people over here back in their initial positions, I guess. And the ammo on this artillery is limited, but I think we can shoot this one turn here now. Just attack these guys. Delay them a little bit. Could be a bad idea taking casualties like this though. So maybe we don't do that anymore. wonder if those guys can move over here. And I kind of hope they can, so we can attack that Stuka. Yes. Okay, that's gonna be okay for now. Don't worry. Recon's coming to help you out. Oh, actually, let's move around here like this. We can actually see things like this marder here, for instance. Right, okay. Well, 88's over there, really wrecking our aircraft, so we gotta be mindful of that. Maybe just fly them back once they're done with the bombings over here. Although we could go for the Stukas. Let's get this aircraft over here. And let's have this other one as well. Take on that dang Stuka. Could maybe send in the mosquitoes as well, but I don't know, there might be more 88s around that will mess them up. I'm hoping not, but could be. Either way, we're gonna push. We'll go here. I don't know, there might be something there. There isn't, but either way, we're gonna just attack this artillery here. That was highly ineffective. Okay, I don't know exactly where the enemy is. Where was that 88? Like around here somewhere, right? Oh, yes. The 88s have 17 hard attack. Well, that's fantastic. That's gonna really do a number on my Churchills. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. Let's chase these guys into the hillside. Okay, that kind of works. Actually, I should have chased them into this, so we could have retaken it, but okay, whatever. Whatever, we'll do it this way. That should be fine. Okay, so we're advancing in a little bit here, but yeah. Yeah, let's get the priest over here. We should have maybe brought the other priest as well. So this is in the anti-air configuration right now. We'll try to fuck that up as much as we can. Maybe we can force a retreat. Although it's got artillery behind it, but it's Churchills and they're pretty resilient, so let's do it. Yeah, well. Surrender? Good. Okay, now that that's dealt with, I'll move this anti-air unit in here to hopefully take the hits from this anti-tank gun. Then we'll get the, let's move one infantry unit over there. Should have probably resupplied it before doing that, but oh well. Too late for that now. I'll move this engineer in this general direction. And, well, there's really that much more we can do, so let's go. Let's see what happens. Due to these also being anti-air and anti-tank at the same time, it's going to be a bit tough to push in here. Our air support's going to be less than very effective, that's for sure. Oh, we took out that, they tried to attack the mines, and we just blasted all the fighters away. Nice. Okay, well, so far so good. Maybe we can force the surrender from more of these. That would be quite nice, actually. I see some options to do that, but let's see how... Well, they're keeping preoccupied with our mines, which is good to a certain extent, as it doesn't damage them when they attack them. These guys are completely out of ammo. I need to resupply the artillery though. We can't utilize the artillery right now. We can go and kill this storm. Should probably flown up there instead, but oh well. Right, okay, we'll do this. They got a little bit of close defense, so hopefully it works out. The +5 attack guys attack first. Then kind of move around how to shield these guys slightly. There's a supply dump. Can these guys reach this turn? No. But okay, I see an option here. We can attack these guys. And then we can... should probably move this anti-air gun down here actually. Maybe attack these engineers. Damn it, battle predictions were off by a mile. Now let's finish these guys. And these guys only have 1 ammo left. And we're just not really doing a lot with these 150th dudes over here. That's unfortunate. But we should be able to force them to surrender, so... Which is my aim currently. We do this. Right, that should... we'll bombard that guy with arty. And that guy with arty. How many are suppressed here? Let's just suppress more. It doesn't matter so much with the arty in the back. We're gonna attack with Churchills anyway. And I just want to completely destroy these 88s. Even if we don't destroy them with the initial attack here, they will surrender. As they are surrounded and have nowhere to go. We'll attack with this guy. Because I see an opportunity to push on and engage the enemy artillery. They surrender. And we attack this guy. It won't be... Well, maybe this guy first actually. Then, oh damn, we don't have artillery support for these Churchills. That's a bit unfortunate. We could fly over here with these guys. They don't have the 88s over here, so we'll do that. And flying on how to attack this guy is dangerous as all hell. Could maybe attack this though. And finish it hopefully with the engineers. I think it's worth the risk. And we attack this artillery here. It has no artillery support at the moment. We can maybe force it to fall back or at least do serious damage to it. Now we're gonna put the artillery closer. And this engineer team can go close as well. These guys need to be reinforced and so do these, but maybe we just have them sit out and don't waste the prestige points on that actually. So we attack these guys as well. They have a little bit of support but not any substantial amount. I think we're breaking through quite nicely here now. We still have an aircraft that we can use. That's kind of a high risk thing to do though. Due to the 88 still remaining. We'll fly it back for refueling instead, I think. And that's it. Moving on to the next turn. Alright. I think these recon guys can come in extremely handy back here. Oof. Oh no, I mean, my Churchills can be forced to surrender as well now. I forgot to think about that. It luckily didn't happen, but holy shit, did it take a beating. Oh no 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 no. Please don't kill it completely. Oof. That's lucky. That is lucky. That could have gone really bad. I need to play more carefully. These fucking MG motorbikes, man. Okay, we're doing okay here. We're doing really good actually, I'd say. Okay, we just deal with them. Then we send these guys down here. And how far can this recon unit go even? This will be good enough for now, I guess. Yeah, that should work for now, in fact. So, let's see. These Grenadiers seem to be pretty resilient. Not necessarily too keen on attacking them at the moment. Let's fly back. Ah, one away from the airfield, of course. Okay, I think replacements on these guys now is better than having them die and then pay for a full new squad later. If I attack those guys, they will shoot at my aircraft and run out of ammo, which will guarantee that the enemy is going to resupply or reinforce them next turn. But if I don't do that, they might move them somewhere next turn and attack with them and then have no ammo left and we can kill them. I think either way they're likely to reinforce. So I don't think attacking them this turn is really even worth it. We can put some pressure over here though for sure. Let's just blast these cunts out of the game. Also thank you to the enemy for clearing the minefield for us. That's going to make it easier for us to counter-attack. I would just like to extend my gratitude for that. Aha. Where's my mosquitoes? Over here. Hopefully they don't have 88s next to them. It's Panzer 3H and Panzer 3J1. We'll get the 3J1, that's a more dangerous tank. A little bit of damage to that, and we got some more mosquito action here. We'll shoot down this plane with our anti-air gun. Right, a lot more aircraft that we can engage. Not that I'm seeing, so let's get on these tanks. I'd say the Panzer 3 is the most dangerous one for our recon units right now. Let's flank around with this guy. Oh. These are just trucks, like there's nothing in them, it's just empty trucks. Okay, well we now know that they are there at least, so that is something. And how do we proceed on this front line here? Well, I think we push through with this guy and take out this artillery a little bit. There we go, very nice. Then attack this artillery maybe, but we should then also let's just get the artillery. If we can have artillery support on our Churchill so the 88s can't too easily attack them, and that's gonna help quite a bit. Oh no, so now it's gonna retreat. It might fully resupply if I'm unlucky actually, so now maybe we can bomb it like this. Oh god damn it, fuck. Or maybe this artillery can reach it. Oh, come on. Well, I'm gonna have to do this then. I just want to get rid of it. This artillery is no problem. It can't resupply or anything. It's surrounded by too many units. And this is set in an anti-air configuration right now. So let's see. I move this artillery in. We can attack maybe these guys if we can suppress enough of them. We can fall back with the Churchills, so move in with the engineers. That didn't really do much. But at least I attempted, right? So we'll fall back with these Churchills. They don't just take a massive dump from these guys. And we'll attack these guys in the air, anti-air configuration. Unfortunately, they triggered rugged defense, so that didn't quite pan out for us. Well, anyway, we gotta be a little bit careful with our Daimler, so. Okay, taking on an AA gun, I don't completely care that much. Oh! I do care a bit about losing the artillery here, not that we had much power on it, but... Okay, that worked out good. And they're still preoccupied with attacking the mines. I think that's bad AI, that they're so keen on destroying irrelevant mines. Yeah, this guy resupplied, which I kind of anticipated he would, so let's just get into the city with our engineers, so. And these guys, can they move past those mines? Can they actually cross minefields? Let's see. They can. Wait, is that like an ability they have? Or can any recon unit do that? Seemingly any recon unit then, or maybe it's because we know where they're at? Like, I don't know, I'm a bit confused now. Let's attack these guys. Really? Oh no, we could have gone for the artillery here. I mean, what is this, a bunch of trucks? Yeah, who cares about a bunch of trucks? These tanks are still not moving, so let's just continue to bombard them, I guess. Although we should maybe try to take out this aircraft here. How much hit points left on it? I think we need Spitfire, so I'll stop moving them in. The 88's on anti-air configuration, so we could, this could be a moment to strike. Let's go for it. Just hoping for a bit more effect than that. Maybe we can just kill it like this. Fantastic. And then take on, we'll just attack this guy. Since he has no ammo, it didn't kill him though, but oh well. Okay, we'll wait a little bit with that front there, and we'll see what we can do here. We shouldn't get too cocky with the 150th Brigade units, but okay, let's see. Oh, that isn't an artillery piece, so yeah, we'll move this guy over here. And just attack this regular truck for now. Which is probably a poor decision targeting wise, but oh well. We can maybe attack these guys. Good. Okay, we'll move these guys over there. Then we can get these guys here to attack these guys. Fantastic. And we'll resupply the artillery for now. Okay, we're doing pretty okay. We're gonna fall back with the recon and resupply it next turn. Or reinforce it, I mean. Pretty cheap to reinforce recon units, so I think we can get away with that. We'll send it like here, that should be fine. And yeah, I guess we just bomb these guys some more. Why not? Oh, good thing we have the undo button available. And okay, let's artillery bombard the hell out of that thing. And maybe we can finish it with this Churchill hell now. Not quite, but maybe with the okay, so what I can do is send this guy over here. Put this Churchill here. Finish this guy. Get this artillery piece over here. Attack this guy for literally no fucking effect. Okay, move this Churchill further up and attack this. Put this guy out as bait so it doesn't attack, this guy doesn't feel like attacking our Churchill. Then put this guy in front here. This already moving there and this already going here for the time being. And then we attack this guy with a Churchill. Which they are so resilient, I don't get it. They don't even have good defense or anything, but are just so hard to kill, these units. I don't even want to attack him with my engineers, if I'm honest. This is silly. Okay, but we pretty much, okay, we've taken out the 88s. So that part of the scenario is done, at least. Let's just do it then. Let's just do it. Okay, that had a better effect than the prediction said it would. And I will move these Churchills over here so that these guys are completely blocked off and cannot resupply, although that opens up the priest to attack, but you're giving you take, basically. Okay, we'll get that artillery piece dealt with, and that artillery piece, and that artillery piece. And that aircraft. ran away. There might be anti-air units on the enemy airfield, so I'm a little bit reluctant to chase it down, to be honest. But we're doing very good here, so I don't think it's warranted to reinforce any of the units at this point. Oof. That's kind of beefy. Okay, well... Oof. Yeah, our engineers are not faring well here. Maybe we'd be better off with more armored units. Oh no, 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 no! Is it gonna force surrender? Bastards. Well, that's another 285 prestige points to get that guy back. Whew, that guy got wrecked. Doesn't matter though, because at least our other units did not get wrecked as a result of that. Okay, well, we can now put another unit on the battlefield as this guy got completely destroyed. And I think we'll try some of these new Crusaders that we got out. Also airfield, I mean our air units should be more useful now. But let's see. Let's see how we do it. This guy needs to resupply and such. Okay, well, we can do it like this. Scout unit replacements are usually fairly cheap. We can get this artillery. And we can strike at it once more with another recon unit. And there we go, very nice. Just fall back here. And let's see, bombard this guy, I guess. We can maybe bomb this as well. Just so they have less artillery coming in. We'll keep attacking these tanks right there. I think that's a fair use for Spitfires right now. Yeah. Well, we'll attack them. Fantastic. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Alright, yeah, so we just kind of keep moving in, I guess. We'll resupply this artillery, and we'll resupply this artillery, and we'll just put the engineers on the back burners, I guess. We need this guy to die, though. If we could push in and... Decisions. Put that guy back there, entice the enemy to attack it. And we can force back this infantry unit here to get ourselves in a better position. Good. Then we do this. And, well... maybe we can finish that infantry. Nope. I'd have to get lucky to do so, but... sometimes you get lucky. This time we didn't. I want to attack that guy. Try to get that artillery raised so I can properly resupply some of these units there, but seemingly it's not the case. Move this guy back. Right, then we can fit the this guy over here with some artillery support. We'll just kind of restructure our front lines a little bit. Now we're not going to open fire with the priest, although we could actually, so I think let's do that. I'll do that. And hope they leave these engineers alone. I don't think they see them at the moment, so possibly they could. Yeah, there isn't really that much more to do right now. Well, we got them in an ambush at least, so that's good. Now they know they're there though, which is unfortunate. Alright. Alright. We're taking out this. Yeah. They didn't even actually destroy it. Fantastic. So it can still act as bait. Okay, that's a fairly strong unit. We're gonna have to deal with that. And that. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these guys up front here. Sacrifice them. And put the infantry up here covered by the artillery. Which, by the way, I'll use to fire this guy, which also is an artillery unit. And, we can sneak through here and attack this artillery. And then sneak back a little bit. This plane here needs to go back and refuel again. So we can get another bomber in here. Drop off one more bomb. And yeah. Just gonna keep doing what we're doing. Attack this artillery with our recon unit. And alright. No, that's not good. Maybe over here. I want them to kind of take some of these points as we can retake them for some more prestige. Which I guess you've heard me say before. Either way, so to continue to break through here. I'm not gonna do replacements because I don't think we need to. I'm gonna resupply these guys though. Anyone that's too low on ammo to really be effective anymore. We're gonna bomb these guys and take them on with our Churchills. We didn't finish these guys, which is unfortunate. Because now they're kind of ready to keep on fighting. We can try our new Crusaders out against these guys. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We'll finish these guys with our engineers. Or so I would fucking hope, but apparently not. Well, then we're gonna have to attack these guys with our Churchills so they don't wreck our engineers. Unfortunate. Maybe we can finish these guys with these engineers though. Okay, that's better. Right, I'll move this Churchill down here and attack this artillery. Fantastic. We can maybe just finish it. Third Churchill's defense +2. Okay. D2 on that guy. We cannot attack this thing too effectively right now. We should be able to inflict some casualties on this tank right there. Hopefully it runs this way. It does. Fantastic. Well, arguably a little bit fantastic. We'll reposition our units ever so slightly and see what we can get out of this cell. That's pretty much all we could do so far, so let's keep pushing. This mission seems so much simpler at the start. Is it just me, or... Oh... yeah, bastard. Well, we got Spitfires ready to go. We got anti-air gun in the area as well. We got mosquitoes also. Ah, fantastic. Okay. So we're making good progress and pushing through. And our anti-air gun is damn near dead. We only need 3 of these to survive, which is why I'm being a bit cocky with them. And I really shouldn't be, actually. No, I got burned on that last scenario. When do I learn? When do I ever learn? Okay, so we can get this Spitfire over here to engage this unit there, which we will, together with the mosquitoes. I think we're delaying these tanks from pushing in due to our constant bombing rates. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much for that. Now we need to fly back and refuel. It's not an airfield. No, we need to go all the way back. Alright, well, such is life. We can reinforce these guys. I think we might, actually. Where did this artillery piece go? It's running away over there. Okay. Let's see if we can't finish it. Well. Oh well. Right, well, we're gonna get some replacements for this artillery piece. I'm not gonna bother with replacements for these guys. Although maybe we should. What I'm thinking instead is we get replacements for our recon units. I don't really like to spend prestige on auxiliaries, so... yeah. Either way. Oh, come on and die already. Yeah, our Churchills have pretty weak guns. Which is just getting painfully obvious the more we use them. It's a waste to bomb those guys, but I will do it anyway, so we can maybe just get them away from the enemy artillery here. Oh, okay, good. Then we can move the Churchill in and attack that arty again. And how do we deal with this murder? It's got really good anti-tank defense, or attack, I mean. But okay, maybe we can throw a lot of artillery bombardments at it. Right, if we can fully suppress it. Or at least close to fully suppress it. Then we can attack it with a Churchill. And hopefully not get wrecked doing so. Good. Kinda. And we resupply this guy. Now we'll move this guy over here and just attack that supply dump a little bit. It does have artillery support. Resupply this unit. There's a lot of resupply needing to happen right now. What is this? Just trucks. We don't necessarily want to attack just trucks. Oh wait, we could get this artillery unit. That should be a surrender. Yeah, good. Okay, since this is just trucks, we can just move in here, really. Just to get safe from all the other stuff around. Yeah, well, that's this turn. We're halfway through it now. Boy, these aircrafts. Goddamn. Do we just need to have these alive, or do they need to be alive in this position? Because I'm being honest right now. They're kinda fucked. That's just regular truck. I have to fly back with the Spitfire. With this Spitfire is refueled and ready to go, so we send it for this artillery piece first. Attack it with our Churchill, then with our Crusader, and I hope it doesn't get countered by the enemy tank cell too hard, but that might happen. We could, however, do this to defend our most vulnerable units here. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Attacking these enemy aircrafts could be a good idea. Although we're gonna run out of ammo with this anti-air, or this air unit here. Okay, let's do it. And now it's gonna get torn apart pretty much if they decide to counter-attack it. But we're just gonna have to deal with that. And if we could get the scout units down here, let's see. Replace fallen comrades in that one. Maybe kill those, good. And then attack here. Alright, we take a little bit of casualties for that, but we can then attack with these guys. Pull them back here. It might, oh well, it's better than Better than the alternatives. We're running low on supplies though, straight across the board, which isn't too good. And there we go. There we go. Kinda. We'll retake these positions there. We try to keep these scout units, recon units, out of harm's way for now. Shielding the infantry here a little bit. What's my third one? Oh, yeah, they're all three there. Okay. We'll supply these artilleries after we've taken out this marder here. Hopefully. Range +1, that is really good. Really good. Third Mott Art R1. So now I can shoot 4 tiles ahead instead of just 3. That's insanely good actually. Wait, I see an opportunity here. Let's get this to force retreat. Or force surrender. There we go. Okay, we're done with that thing. Yeah. Well, let's see. We need so much resupplying to happen. Okay, we're pushing, but our forces are quite depleted on ammo and anything else is good to have, really, so hopefully we'll be able to power through this. Yeah, this is just easy pickings for the enemy now. Oof. This ain't looking good over here. We need units over there now. Pronto. ASAP. Really. And we also need to resupply these guys. And this guy, which is a bloody mess. We'll get replacements for those guys. And these guys. And these guys. And these guys. We just want to secure the victory here. I'm just shelling out some prestige on that. These guys over here, I think we just get replacements for them as well, so we have another full strength. Now we probably don't need that actually. No, screw that. We can supply them though. And these guys also need to be supplied. And let's see what we can do with those grenadiers over there. Things ain't looking super sharp right now, I gotta admit. This is just regular trucks, we don't need to worry about them. We can send in the Spitfire to attack, well heck, we'll attack this. Very nice, good outcome. Then send these back for refueling, and then re-engaging. Let's get the grenadiers maybe. Could send them up to maybe retreat over there. If we're lucky. Well, I don't know if that's even something that makes us lucky. We'll attack them though. This is a bit more touch and go than I had imagined it would be. We need to resupply these guys. Then we have this unit here. We could, I suppose, plug the gap here and attack these guys. Okay, I mean we're getting there. It's just a little bit finicky. We should hopefully be fine. Okay, they used the best air unit to go and attack that, which brings it in easier attack range for some of my other units. Or some of my air units, so that could be very good actually. I feel like this scenario, it looks messy. It is messy, it looks messy. I don't know. What a messy scenario. Or maybe it's just me playing it messy. Or maybe it's a combination of all of these things. Alright, do we have a mosquito that can also support? We do. I'm gonna put everything on this guy. To hopefully guarantee its removal. Good, that was the strongest enemy air unit, and now it is dealt with. Fantastic. This needs to resupply. We could maybe get rid of those damn engineers there, or grenadiers I mean, before we do that. So it can resupply fully. And yeah, we'll resupply it like this. Attack these guys, I assume. Attack these guys. Put these engineers just on the supply dump. Maybe we can do some substantial damage to this frickin' infantry that keeps not dying right now. Okay, we've cleared up a lot of the stuff over here, so now it's just move in and finish them basically. Right, we'll get on these guys with our Churchills. Oh, we should have actually attacked the engineer unit there, but oh well. We'll do this. Then this. And fall back with these guys a little bit so we can resupply them. Put these guys back on defensive location. Actually, we can do this. And attack these trucks. Then move this artillery so that the aircraft will have to move and then attack rather than just attack and be on target basically. Okay, we'll do this. Free experience for our recon units, I'll take it. We'll keep attacking. Just get rid of these trucks basically. And this guy attacking that guy should push him down so this guy can hopefully finish him. Not quite. But this guy could. Good, very good. Okay, we'll move this Churchill to like here, I think. And this artillery will move up a little bit. Okay, things are looking good now. Starting to look pretty damn decent. These things are just remaining there. We lose the artillery, I hope not. Now there's a lot of air units coming in here, so we do need to get on those. The sooner the better, really. Okay, well, oof, we can't risk losing too many of these guys. Oh, that's a substantial hit to our recon unit there. But at least these guys are divvying up, so... or divvying out. Ah, okay, yeah, Damn it, we don't have the fuel for it. We need to deal with these these air units, so. And we need to get some support in for the artillery should they decide to bomb it with anything. I think the artillery is priority number 1. Oh, actually it can't be. Fuck. We need to take out these fighters that are supporting this bomber. First Spitfires, +1 defense, okay. Our elite Spitfires. I would say this is far from optimally going down right now, and I messed up here. I messed up big time, but I'm just gonna have to take the hits. Oh, why can't the prediction be right for once? Come on. Jesus, we lost so much more than we should have there, but okay, it could have been worse. So we just get replacements for that so we can survive a bombardment, just in case any of these other units die. If we lose 2 more of these units, it's not going to be a triumph, and I do want a triumph here. Okay, so we can attack that guy, like such. Move this guy in, like such, and attack maybe this guy, which is the most dangerous tank unit they have here. This guy needs to resupply. Okay. That was a +1 range artillery, I think. Okay, no, we gotta do this so this guy can reach that tank. And we'll initiate the attack with the engineers. Didn't really pan out. I think then the Churchills. These guys are kind of backburner right now. These guys need a resupply. These guys also need a resupply. We'll do replacements though, to bring them back to full combat effectiveness. And over here we'll also do replacements for these guys. And attack this tank and fall back. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. That's really good actually. If we can shield this infantry unit, like where can this Churchill go? Not all the way I want it to. No. Okay, we'll do this. And then we finish off this guy. Okay, okay, things are looking pretty good now. So I'm a bit worried about the Air Force still, but not sure what I'll be able to do about that though. We just have to hope for the best, I guess. We'll put replacements onto this guy just in case the worst case scenario happens. Because we could lose the prestige if they die. Probably could have played this scenario differently, but it is turning out okay. Right, okay, there we go. Okay, an ambush there, but that's just a truck, so no problem, although the tank could go down here. What are these trucks doing? It's just like trucks without anything worthwhile in them. Ah, no. No. Oh, you mother effer. Well, I've overextended my units a bit. Such is life. You make mistakes, you pay for them, basically, I guess. Okay, this thing is gone. I don't know how that helps me at all. We cannot continue engaging with this Spitfire, unfortunately. We can, however... Oh, shit's tricky right now. Not gonna lie. We are getting into a better and better position, but stuff is tricky. A little bit of aircraft casualties there, but actually if we can just take out this guy. I didn't notice that I had that Mosquito available. We could have put them both in for some mass attack earlier. So that's my bad though. Let's move this guy a little bit closer, attack that, and then attack that with... I don't know, just put some units out there, I guess. Oh no, that could mean the enemy aircrafts come in, so let's finish it if we can. Resupply these and then move them in more dramatically. This also means that we can put another unit on the battlefield, so let's get another Crusader going, I suppose. Now that we lost a unit, we lost 2 units so far in this scenario, so that is non-optimal. Okay, maybe we can force a retreat on this guy now. That's my hope anyway. No, sorry, I mean force a surrender. Oof. Okay, Fort Churchill got +1 attack, so that's nice. That's a good battle here, though. So I'm not really that psyched after it. Well, I wouldn't exactly say I'm not psyched about this scenario, it's just I'm a little bit like worn out mentally when playing this right now, so I'm not really putting my best effort into it, and I'm also not... I don't know, this scenario isn't as enjoyable as some previous ones to play, in my opinion. But it seems we are good now, so... Yeah, it does indeed seem like we are pulling through here, so now it might be just a case of finishing the remaining enemy. Units. I mean, we don't need to do that thing, we have completed. As long as 3 of these survive in this B area here, then it's good. But we can go in and get some free experience maybe against all these trucks and whatnot. So yeah, a few more turns to just farm some experience and prestige, I guess. Because we've dealt with the enemies now. Apart from the mother frickin' Air Force. Which isn't doing too much to us, but could be an issue nonetheless. Let's get both of mosquitoes on this guy. I'm not even sure I actually want to attack them though, come to think of it, because they could then be counter-attacked later. But like this and taken out if we take too many casualties engaging her. Now, so actually, we don't attack with our mosquitoes. We're going with this guy and attack this, for instance. Just rack up some free experience. Resupply this Churchill here. Move this guy in a bit. Like such, and resupply. This guy here. Like such, and resupply. Keep moving the Churchills in. Doesn't make sense to move in anyway. We've got a lot of low hit point dudes, so we might not want to risk too much with. Although this full hit point Churchill, that's for sure something we're gonna send in. And let's get the artillery in as well, somewhere where the enemy doesn't see them moving in. Oh no, we can go further than that. We can go here. And there. That should do. And bring these guys as well. And I'll just leave these 150th units here, just in case that's a requirement for victory. Although, we can do this. Alright, just soften up those guys a little bit. And then send them back again next turn. Alright, Crusader coming in. Let's go. Good, no effect from the Stuka. And... Alright. Alright. That guy's running low on ammo. So I think we attack with our mosquitoes actually. Oh, we could have attacked with our Spitfire even. Oh, such an idiot sometimes. Maybe we can just completely destroy this guy now. I mean, he's out of ammo, so... What's he gonna do about it, really? Now we can bring these Spitfires here back. These Crusaders closer. Attack again that thing. Good. Get back into position with your infantry there and maybe destroy this entirely. Very nice. Just scout out the area with these guys. There's a lot of infantry and whatnot here. But also a lot of free damage. Let's go and get some of that. Like so and such. Free experience, I mean. So yeah, we're just getting a lot of free experience right now. And potentially battle heroes from slaughtering truck drivers. You never know. It could happen, I guess. Just want this unit here to support that so it doesn't get attacked by the enemy air force too hard. I'm gonna fly away with this guy. Don't want to risk losing it. And we're not going to be attacking that airfield. Although I guess we could next turn. If we just get these artillery units in position. Together with the engineer unit. Maybe these Churchills can go in as well. And we'll just move this guy over here, and I think that's it. Okay, we're nearing the end. We are nearing the end, and I think we played ineffectively, non-optimally, and took casualties we didn't need to take, but all in all, at least we did win. And we gotta fly away with it. Well, let's see if we can take this airfield, actually. If we can force that guy to retreat out of the airfield, then we can maybe make it ours. and these planes can do some stuff over here. And then use this as an airfield instead. Let's attack first with a Churchill, with some strength to it still. Yeah, okay, the airfield will be ours, for sure. We'll just surround this guy and throw our engineers at them. Then continue with the Churchills. Good. And like this. Not so good. Alright, well... you know, we'll just surround it with whatever the hell. Really. Now I think this turn here is the last turn, because they started and it's turn 16, so... Maybe this is it. And maybe that's it for them as well. Get wrecked. Mother fluffer. Alright, we shouldn't have flown back these aircrafts over here then, but oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, looks like we're good, I would say. Yeah, we can attack even more, so let's do that. Yeah, at least now it doesn't have any ammo to do any damage to any of these ground units, so... Even if one of these go down, we still have 3 more, so we are all good to go in that regard. And these guys get out of the way and then just supply, although there's no point in it really. Let's see if we can attack this artillery in a meaningful way and force a surrender. Not quite. But we can keep up the pressure and do some damage here and get some free experience and whatnot. Rugged defense, just what I want to see. I think maybe we don't attack with these guys actually. But that should be it. It should be a victory, a triumph, and should be no more German moves. Fantastic. Okay, a desperate affair, yeah, I would say. And I need a break after this one and some food. But yeah. Well fought, you thwarted Rommel and saved the 150th Brigade. Yet the battle as a whole has not ended well. The rest of our commanders did not equal your standard of brilliance, and as a result were forced to retreat again into Egypt. Well, I wouldn't exactly call that very brilliant, but we pulled through and did decently enough by the end of it all. So I hope this episode was kind of enjoyable for you, and if it was, I would appreciate maybe if you consider leaving a like on it, or even subscribing to my channel if you haven't yet and would like to see more Panzer Corps content in the future. That being said, thanks for watching, and have a good one.